Solomon wanted to examine the meaning of life. And there was nobody more qualified than he to investigate the meaning of life. In his early years, sadly, he turned away from the Lord. What is the reason of life on this planet? What's it all about? What is the purpose of life? All is empty, futile, and meaningless. Vanity of vanities, all is vanity. Empty, futile, and meaningless. And that's life. It's meaningless, it's meaningless, it's meaningless. Nothing is more meaningless than life. Life doesn't have a purpose. Repetitive, monotonous cycles. One generation passes away, another generation comes. But the earth abides forever. The sun rises and the sun goes down and hastens to the place where it arrives. All the rivers run into the sea, yet the sea is not brought to the place from which the rivers come. There they return again. The atmosphere draws water from the ocean, the rain clouds form, they go to the land, they empty on the land, the water runs into the rivers flow back into the seas, and the cycle continues. That's everything continues in this cycle. That which has been is what will be. That which is done is what will be done. And there is nothing new under the sun. The sun rises, we meet another day, and then the sun sets. Life is full of cycles. People get up, get in the car, drive to work, to earn money, to pay for the car that gets them to work. And is there anything within it has already been ancient times before us. There's nothing new under the sun. The whole of creation is groaning, Paul says, since the fall. The whole of creation is groaning. How true that is. The whole of creation groaning since the fall. The earth was cursed, and a part of the curse is that everything you want, you have to get by toil. Well, Solomon, he says, I, the preacher, was king over Israel in Jerusalem, and I set my heart to seek and search out by wisdom concerning all that is done under heaven. God chose Solomon. See, God can make all things work together for good. He says, okay, you're going to be a backslidden king. I will use this backslidden king who will explore life to the max, do anything and everything that's in his heart to do, anything he wants to do, and then come back with the conclusion, it's all vanity because I've left God out of my life. God came to him in a dream and said to him, ask for anything. And that was the one thing he asked for. Give me wisdom. He wanted to establish peace with the nations around, so he married many women from those nations so that he could build an allegiance and have a peace treaty with those nations. But sadly, those women brought their gods and their religions into the kingdom and turned Solomon's heart away from the Lord. Very sad. Solomon did turn away from the Lord. The divine element was lacking. The meaning of life. The meaning of life. Give me wisdom. Indeed, all was vanity, meaningless, and grasping for the wind. There was no profit under the sun. Everyone is searching. They know that there's something wrong, and it's not what it should be. Nothing in your life is without meaning. Nothing in your life is without purpose. We look to broken people to fix us. Blind leading the blind. Amen? In searching for meaning for life in created things, he said, you won't find it there. The divine element was lacking. Is there a purpose to life? Under the sun, S-O-N, yes. Only he can fill it. If I have everything but I don't have him, I have nothing. But if I have nothing but I have him, I have everything. It's all about Jesus and how he can fill our lives to overflowing.